honored guests on Zoom and here. When you woke up this morning, how did you know if you were healthy?
I woke up.
You woke up. There you go.
I can touch my toes.
You can touch your toes. Yeah, beautiful. So usually it's how we look or how we feel. The problem with that is, has anyone ever known someone who looked and felt great, but was later diagnosed with heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure problems, cholesterol problems, or is not here anymore? Today, I want to challenge the way you view health and healing. Now, it takes 60% of loss of function for you to even feel symptoms. A couple of months ago, I had a patient come into my office, and she's a teacher. Teachers are usually very busy. They're very devoted to their job. They love their kids at home, but she also loved her kids at school, obviously, right? So she actually came in with low back pain. Whenever she first came in, or whenever we were going through her initial consult and exam, she told me, Dr. Gracia, I actually don't feel like myself anymore. I don't have energy. I feel like, something is just off. I've gone to the doctor, I've done regular blood work, and images, everything is normal, I'm actually healthy. So we do a full evaluation, and what we find, if I can find my spine, and what we found in the x-rays is that the upper cervical nerves or the upper neck nerves had a lot of pressure. Now these are the nerves that control things or that influence your blood flow to your brain. It also influences nervous system regulation. And again, it had a lot of pressure. So that's why, as a corrective chiropractor, the only reason I care about your spine and your bones is because of what they protect, which is the nervous system. So if we know health is not about how we look or how we feel, it's about how we function, then what is the one organ that controls every single function in your body? Brain, right? The brain sends signals down the spinal cord into every single cell, organ, and tissue in your body. In order for your heart to beat, for your lungs to breathe, for you to even hear me talking right now, your brain had to do this. So do me a favor, do this for me. In order for that to happen, for you to make that simple motion, your brain had to send signals down the spinal cord into those nerves, going to your arm and to your hand, for you to even do that. Isn't the body amazing?
Yes.
So, the way we were designed is to have beautiful C-shaped curves from the side and from the front to be straight and have straight hips. I'm gonna go, that's why I brought my awesome anatomy poster, because from top to bottom, I'm gonna go through quickly what happens or what symptoms one can have if there's pressure anywhere on the nervous system. So up here on the upper cervical or upper neck nerves, those are the nerves that control things like fatigue or even anxiety. They can cause sleep deprivation or sleep problems. Down a little bit lower, those nerves go to your thyroid. Down here, this is compressed. A lot of people that come into my office that come in with neck pain. Now, they can have neck pain or numbness and tingling going down their hand, but those are the same nerves that also go to your heart and your lungs. So sometimes if there's pressure there, the heart needs to pump a lot harder to do that same job. And then you have high blood pressure. Down a little bit lower, those are the nerves that go to your mid-back, or you can have mid-back pain. But they're also the nerves that control the pancreas. What does the pancreas do?
Regulate blood sugar.
Insulin. Yeah, insulin, so that decreases, and sometimes you have diabetes. Down here a little bit lower, these are the nerves that go to your low back. They also go and they go down your leg and cause things like sciatica. Now, those are the same nerves that go to your reproductive organs. So I'm obviously not saying that I cure high blood pressure or cholesterol or heart disease, anything like that. But I will say that a lot of people get miracles, or we see miracles in our office a lot of the times, because the body always functions a lot better when we remove pressure off the nervous system. I hope that today you broaden your perspective of the way you see health and healing. Thank you.